Imagine a book that is not a linear argument, but a vast, explorable territory. This is an invitation to a unique adventure where you, the reader, are the protagonist navigating the complex and often invisible world of gender. The experience begins with a simple, profound choice that branches into a labyrinth of possibilities. Each decision you make about your body, your identity, your society leads you down a different path, revealing how gender is constructed, enforced, and lived across cultures and histories. The journey demonstrates that what we often consider natural and fixed is, in fact, a tapestry woven from countless social and historical threads. You might find yourself in a society that recognizes only two rigid gender categories, facing specific expectations and limitations. From there, you could be guided to understand the machinery of socialization, the subtle and overt ways families, schools, and media instruct us on how to perform masculinity or femininity from birth. Alternatively, your path may veer into a culture with long-established third or fourth gender roles, challenging the very premise of a binary system and revealing the stunning diversity of human experience. As you delve deeper, the exploration confronts the intimate relationship between gender and the physical self. You are asked to consider the body not as a predetermined destiny, but as a site of personal meaning. The book navigates the concepts of sex assignment at birth, the spectrum of intersex variations, and the profound personal journeys of medical or social transition for transgender individuals. It poses difficult questions about who has the authority to define our bodies and how the medical system can both enable and control gender expression. The adventure then expands outward to examine the power structures built upon gender. You will encounter the concept of patriarchy not as a distant theory, but as a living architecture shaping everything from your potential career and salary to your safety on a dark street. The paths explore the historical and ongoing fight for women's rights, the diverse experiences within feminism, and the critical intersections of gender with race, class, and sexuality. It becomes clear that privilege and oppression are distributed unevenly based on where one lands on the gendered map. Crucially, the journey is not one of passive observation but of active reflection. It constantly turns the question back on you: who are you in this landscape? How have your own choices and constraints been shaped by these invisible forces? By presenting a multitude of lives, some fraught with hardship and discrimination, others filled with community and self-determination, the book argues that understanding gender is key to understanding power, identity, and human possibility itself. It concludes not with a definitive answer, but with an empowered sense of inquiry. You finish the journey with a deepened awareness that gender is both a deeply personal compass and a collective social force, and that its future contours are, in part, yours to imagine and shape.